Hey ladies and gentlemen, you have this foundation and organization that needs sometimes your money and they take it away, they take care of you, they give you a job so you can help other people. One of these organizations is called FEMA. And how they treat you, oh my god, it's amazing. It's like on a vacation, bro. Let me give you an idea. An ID? No, a fact. But before we start, like, share, hit the bell notification.
It's not being reported right now in the news, but on a neighboring island of Lanai, they found 183 bodies washed ashore there. There's 800 as of today reported missing. There are many hundreds that are being refrigerated right now, trying to get ID. They're asking people on the island to provide their DNA so they can match DNA to others. Outside the media, they're expecting this to reach almost 2,000 people in death toll. This is right up there among the worst, if not the worst, since us becoming a nation as fires go. 85 Paradise, and that was considered the worst.
I mean, I've seen it also on TikTok, but nobody believes TikTok.
Still get dead bodies in the water floating and on the seawall. They've been sitting there since last night. We've been pulling people out since last night, trying to save people's lives. And I feel like we're not getting the help we need.
But now let's go to the media.
Federal Emergency Management Agency, the team that's supposed to be digging through the ashes and delivering aid, has turned the tragedy into a junket. FEMA booked themselves into 5-star luxury Hawaiian resorts. They're shacking up at the Maui Four Seasons, beachfront of course. Rooms there are $1,000 a night. It's not just the Four Seasons. FEMA agents are also posting up at the Fairmont Key Lani in Maui, where rooms range there from $1,300 to $4,500 a night.
Hey FEMA, choose me. I want to work for you. Pay for me. Pay for my hotel. 5-star? Woo!
FEMA agents are also crashing at the Grand Wailea Astoria, 5 stars of course. Are these the hotels Biden's FEMA officials should be staying in, gallivanting around in and drinking in, as search and rescue operations are underway with 500 kids still missing? Now FEMA has confirmed that they're staying at these hotels. Biden's giving Maui fire victims $700, while his FEMA officials sleep at luxury resorts that cost more than that per night. FEMA officials could stay at the Days Inn, where you could get an oceanfront view for $250 a night. We confirmed it. Rooms are still available there. Now, when did FEMA develop this taste for the finer things in life?
And I get this, woo, 1,300 a day chill lifestyle, pajama. Hey man, I know they don't say pajama in Hawaii, aloha, but the point is, this is hypocritical. I'm like, it's not even a joke. It's like a comedy show.
Because FEMA's administrator, Deanne Criswell, is complaining that they don't have enough money.
We're watching our disaster relief fund very closely. Our estimates do still stay that we may have a depletion of our fund now. I mean, this is a day-by-day monitoring of the situation. We will start to move some of our recovery projects and delay them until the next fiscal year.
Whoa, FEMA has a $25 billion budget.
And these are the people with the moral points that tell you, I'm doing my part. Bruh, kiss my ass. This makes no sense. And now you don't have enough money? Now you have no enough money? That's why people say, why do we donate? We are donating you a salary and the vacation. Bruh, I don't want to laugh. I don't want to laugh. It's like I don't understand how we can live in a society with so much evil in our faces. This is disgusting. Disgusting.
The President of the United States should have a gold card. He should be able to walk into a hotel, and plop it down on the counter and go, how many rooms do you have tonight? Oh, and we need more rooms. Then you go over to the concierge and you go, hey, in case you don't know me, I'm the President of the United States. And do me a favor, call around town and let's get everybody that needs a hotel room. And then you take these poor people who need help and you put them in a hotel room. If we can do it for people that break into our country, we can do it for people that are in need. This shouldn't be hard to do, and this should happen, it should be instant.
And you know me, I'm all about bringing you the news that seems like it's a comedy show because it makes no sense. Boom.
We've talked all week about Maui Police Chief John Pelletier. He's the guy who was in charge of the 2017 Las Vegas shooting that, to this day, still remains a mystery. Pelletier is the same dude who on a previous video we found out received a pay raise only 50 days after he started the job. $205,000 per year, which was a 29% raise. That was even more than he asked for.
That's actually a major upgrade. Maybe I should be a police too. In Maui.
Okay, so we know who we're talking about, right? Now get this. The Maui police chief with the dark trail of controversy and bad luck around him is also the Maui coroner.
I gotta tell you, I met with them. I'm also the coroner, for those that don't know that.
How convenient. Oh, but it gets worse. HB 869 was a bill that passed on January 23rd of this year, just 1 month after Josh Green took office. But what does HB 869 say? What does it do? Well, the very first section, Section 1, states, the legislature finds that coroners should be separate from law enforcement and free to make independent judgments when investigating deaths. Wow, just wow. It also says, under current state law, the chief of police for a county serves as the coroner if the county does not have a medical examiner. Making coroners independent from law enforcement will promote transparency, avoid conflicts of interest, and encourage more confidence in coroners' rulings. Remember, Maui Police Chief John Pelletier told reporters that the fire had melted metal, making the remains extremely difficult to identify.
When we find these, our family and our friends, the remains we're finding is through a fire that melted metal. We have to do rapid DNA to identify them.
With Pelletier both being in charge of the police department and in power of the investigations of the deaths, there certainly seems to be a sinister conflict of interest here. Matt Wallace tweeted, "What are the chances that the same guy would be chief of police in two completely different states for both the deadliest mass shooting in U.S. history, Vegas shooting, and also the deadliest wildfire, Maui fires, in over 100 years in the U.S.?
It's like they're extending the reason to provide the information to make it look like, well, we're not sure how many people are gone because nobody is calling us to remind us, hey, I'm still missing somebody. And all I can say is, you freaking idiot. Maybe the whole freaking family got burned and nobody is there to call.
170 Red Cross workers over 100 years in the U.S., with nearly 500 FEMA personnel on the ground in Maui, along with 270 Red Cross workers, 400 Hawaiian National Guard members, and close to 200 U.S. Army reservists. There is no way that they are still not aware of the numbers.
You don't hear people saying, I still can't find this person or I still can't find that person. There's not a great outcry of a missing child or a missing cousin. That does exist, but I'm just telling you, if the numbers are in the 500 to 1,000, I would have thought I would have heard that more. So that does leave me with one last potentiality, which is entire families are gone.
Told ya. And it seems they also have like a new mayor that's not providing any info in the situation, and if you ask too many questions, they will choke you.
Only 400 have enrolled in other schools. Another 200 are doing virtual learning. Where are the children, Mr. Mayor?
So we're not going to ask that question. How many of these 10 cadavers are...
The Maui department, okay? The press show is over.
Yeah. So he's not gonna answer my question.
Thank you.
Yeah, take pictures of me.
There's no need for hacking.
You're with Maui Police, right?
Yeah, he's done with the press conference.
I appreciate your patience.
Yeah.
Get out of my way. Who are you?
With the Maui Police Department.
Okay, and what's my crime? You're literally pushing me.
The press conference is
I
over.
don't care if the press conference is over. Get out of the way.
Taking a look now, Maui water officials warn Lahaina and Kula residents not to drink running water because it may be contaminated even after boiling. They also warn to only take short showers in well-ventilated rooms to avoid possible chemical vapor exposure. And then there's the Maui fuel spill saga. The Air Force faced the repercussions of a 700-gallon fuel spill at a Space Force facility atop Haleakala. That's right, an oil spill on a volcano in the same area that was ablaze and devastated the island.
Interesting, right? I'm sure people are gonna say it's climate change because there was a fire and there was like a something spilled diesel that's kind of flammable that was even in the drinking water that you have to be careful that you were throwing on the plants to give them water, and suddenly bada bish boom bam, a fire with the wind and the storm, bada bing, putting everything on fire, and you're like, you know what? That is climate change. I'm like, you know what? The fact that you think like that, I actually believe that you are the pattern recognition expert and not me. So, because, no, it makes no sense. It makes no sense. New cop, new mayor, which was new again? Oh, new laboratory stuff leaking diesel. I'm like, bruh, how can you make so many mistakes? And then somebody is being paid at FEMA to pretend I'm going to help you with your taxpayers' money and I need more of it. Bruh, help me not laugh to hope that my brain doesn't explode because my MS is triggering and I know something might happen. Anyway, so let me end this video. Like, share, hit the bell notification. I think people need to be informed. These people that say they want to help you are usually receiving money, living better than you if you don't have transparency. And guess what? Right now on Maui, there is not a lot of transparency. But I'm just a YouTuber. Let me know what you think. I'm not a scientist.